So my first tip doesn't come as a shocker, and that is to read. I think reading books are so important. I do it right when I wake up and have my morning coffee, and right at night right before I fall asleep. It's so simple. I actually read 21 books so far this year, and I am still going strong. Reading every single day is mentally stimulating, and it helps keep your brain active. Your brain is like a muscle, and every time that you read or do something mind stimulating, it definitely creates a more active brain and keeps it super strong.
Meditation. This is a habit that I've been doing for the past 5 or 6 years, but it's still tough for me to do it consistently each day. But when I am good at meditating, I notice I sleep better, I'm less stressed, I'm more in tune with my body and my purpose, I'm more aligned to what I want. I get creative ideas more often, and I'm able to enter like the creative flow and be really productive. There are a billion benefits, guys. You should try it if you're not doing it already.
Get maternal and responsible. Now, if you really want to embrace this tip, totally go ahead and get pregnant like myself. But this is not really what I mean. I mean, have something that you're nurturing and taking care of. There's just something beautiful about responsibility and being maternal. When I was single and sad, I got a plant, and I liked having to water it and nurture it, fertilize it, and let it flourish, and I felt like a plant mum. And then when I got a boyfriend, I kind of overflowed my maternal love onto him, cooking for him, giving him little step-by-step face rituals that he can do. Like, I just give him tips to take care of his skin. I'll give him probiotics to take care of his gut. But then onto my favorite thing to love and be responsible for is my dog, Miss Abby Day. The light of my life. I'm so obsessed with her. I just really love looking after other people or other things. I like being responsible. If you can't have a dog, if you don't have a boyfriend, if you can't get a plant, get like a goldfish, get like, what are they called? Sea monkeys. And it gives you a deeper sense of purpose.
Too many people overlook having breakfast, and they skip it and wait till lunch, or they'll have a snack instead. I think it's so important to eat a really filling, really delicious and nutrient dense breakfast that gets you started for the day. My favourite breakfast at the moment is porridge. I love to make it with 1 cup of oats, 2 cups of water. I put a date in there to sweeten it, and whatever fruit I fancied that day. Today I had some raspberries, and it was absolutely delicious.
Okay, I know this one's a lot harder to do every day, I know from experience, but just try and get active, even if it's just doing stretches in the morning, or just going for like a short 10-minute jog, or just, I don't know, doing some abs in the morning, or some squats when you're watching TV. Just try and get active, do something that benefits your body, that gets your heart racing, and just gets you outside. And it's just going to be amazing for your body and your overall health, and you will see positive results by doing this every day.
Clean 8 minutes a day every single day. So I typically like to do this in the morning because I wake up and my place is trash, and I don't really care if I go to sleep with my place dirty, but I do care if I spend my whole day in clutter, because for me, my brain is so cluttered, so I cannot afford any more emotional, physical, mental clutter. What's crazy about this method is that you mentally think that you can't clean a lot in 8 minutes, but once you set that timer, you will be so surprised. You can put away 5 pairs of pants, like 3 coats, you can do yesterday's dishes, yesterday dinner's dishes, and a lot of the times what we think is cannot be done in 8 minutes, so much can be done in 8 minutes. The matter is that if you allot 1 whole day to deep clean, it's gonna take you 1 whole day to deep clean, but if you only give yourself 8 minutes to clean, it will take you only 8 minutes to clean that day. So I just try to actively clean a little bit every single day. I set my timer and I just go fast as hell because there's no time for procrastination.
Quit social media. I made a video last year about my 30-day social media detox. That change continues to save me time every day and avoids me from falling into the comparison trap that I often find on Instagram and apps like it. So you can scale up the difficulty on these habits. You can scale them down. If you want to do 5 minutes or 60 minutes for your exercise every day, have at it and come up with one that fits best with your life. I usually recommend to start small, keep it nice and easy. 5 minutes is great because most of the time we don't do 5 minutes. If we say, hey, I'm gonna sit down and work for 5 minutes, set a timer, you're usually gonna work for way longer. So don't be overly ambitious that you completely destroy the entire process.
Think less, do more. You have to realize that the number one enemy of your self-confidence and your productivity is overthinking things and second-guessing yourself. It doesn't matter if you're trying to take your career to the next level, if you're trying to dominate a sport that you're playing, or if you're just trying to be more confident when you're talking to girls. The more you get stuck in your head, the worse you're gonna perform. So here's what I recommend. Put a rubber band on your wrist like this, and whenever you catch yourself having negative thoughts or second-guessing yourself or doubting yourself, just take that rubber band and slap yourself and use that as a reminder to get out of your head and to refocus on whatever you're doing.